Hello, everybody. It's Monday. We are almost through October. So we are in full force sick season right now. Today I'm going to talk about coughs and colds, which I talk about a lot. I get messages a lot about this and what to do. What can you do? In kids, there's not a whole lot. So I'm going to talk about what we can offer. So in babies and kids, there just really aren't no over-the-counter cough and cold medicines in their age group that are safe to use. So let me give you some tips for what you can do. Unfortunately, they don't have the luxury like we do as adults of taking some nice medicine to get rid of our symptoms for a little while. So it's really, really hard being a kid in the winter right now. So some tips for cough, which a lot of stuff I'm going to talk about, you've seen me post about, you can reference old stuff, so I'm just kind of recapping. So with cough, honey. Honey is fantastic. It is one of the most well-studied things, and it has shown to be very beneficial for kids, adults, to help suppress that cough, okay? The key with honey, it cannot be given to kids under 1 year of age. So remember that key right there. Your kid needs to be 1 before you can give them honey. How can you get them to take honey? Well, if they don't like honey, you can try mixing it in a little bit of warm milk, warm juice, warm water, almost like you're making a tea. Now, the liquid needs to be warm that you put the honey in. Otherwise, the honey doesn't really melt, and it's kind of just a sticky, goopy mess, and they might not like that. But if you put it in warm liquid, it mixes, it kind of melts into it, and they might not taste it as much. So those are some little tricks to get your kid to have some honey. A cool mist humidifier in their bedroom or wherever they're sleeping at night can be helpful with that cough too. If they have a fever and they seem really uncomfortable, or maybe they have a little bit of a sore throat from their cough, doing some Tylenol, which is going to be more of that fever and pain relief, will help. Tylenol is not going to suppress the cough at all. It's just going to get rid of any maybe pain or discomfort they're having. Congestion and all the snottiness. What can we do for this? Nose suctioning is going to be your biggest thing. So my 2 favorites, which I have done a whole video, it's back in October of 2021, on how to properly suction a kid or baby's nose. So you might want to reference that, where I talk about exactly how to use these suctions. But these are my favorites. So you've got the Frida Baby, which everybody knows about. Everybody's really grossed out by it, but once you try it, you're like, oh my gosh, this is amazing, and it works really well. Another favorite of mine is the good old-fashioned bulb syringe. Again, watch my video on how to use these, especially this one. It is not what you think where you squeeze the sides. You need to push the end. So the video, October 2021. Okay, guys? Also, those are on my YouTube channel where everything's archived if you're looking for all these old videos, and Instagram and Facebook. So that's a little tidbit of info for you. Prior to suctioning the nose to get all this snot out, you can use a little bit of saline spray too. This is just an example of one that I have here in the office for people. So if the snot is really thick, it's really like kind of hard and crusty, putting some saline in the nose first to help soften it, and then suctioning it out. Don't put saline in the nose and just leave it there. That's very uncomfortable. It's almost like, as an adult, spraying stuff up your nose, like doing a neti pot type thing where you put a bunch of stuff in there and then you just leave it. It's very uncomfortable, so you want to make sure you kind of suction it out because the kids don't have the ability to blow it out as much, okay? So that's my tidbit on that. And then other things you can do for this age, standing in the shower with like steaming up your bathroom, steaming up your shower, taking your kid in there and just having that natural steam can help sometimes with that congestion. I also like those little sprays, or like the little shower fizzies that go in the corner that have like a eucalyptus type smell to them. You can do a spray one that gets in the water and it almost acts as like a little bit of a vapor type thing. Now you need to talk to your doctor first about those, because if your kid has asthma, that could be a problem if it could trigger something. So just make sure to talk with your pediatrician about that first, okay? I think that's everything. All my little tips for that, and when to call your doctor is always the biggest thing. My number 1 rule, if you are uncomfortable or you are worried about your child, you should call your doctor, okay? Talk to them, find out, what are the big things to look for. Also, if your child is showing any difficulty breathing, increased work of breathing, using extra muscles to breathe, not able to drink fluids. These are all reasons you need to connect with your doctor right away. Okay, guys? Hope this was helpful for this fall. I look forward to seeing you guys next week. Bye.